Hello everyone, Stefan here and welcome back to my channel. Today I have an update on my 30-day personal challenge. The challenge had a few habits I wanted to let go of, and there was a rebooting of my mind and body as well. So there's an update on that. We'll be getting into detail, and it's also the conclusion to my 7-day water fast, which I am kind of grateful is over. I did put a lot on my plate and I've learned a few lessons. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, here's my little chart here again. On the habits I wanted to let go of, we had the cigarettes, cannabis, and coffee. Success on all three. I'm not craving any of it at all. Actually, I'm extremely grateful that all of those plagues are out of my life for the foreseeable future. I'm hoping. Still early in the game, but we will see what happens. For the time being, cigarettes are just a non-issue at all. Now, of course, people were allowed to smoke in my trailer. They were allowed to smoke in my vehicle before and things along those lines. Those things are no longer permitted, but it is what it is. Cannabis, my mind is getting clearer day by day. I'm dreaming more and more, and it's becoming easier to get more and more done without losing focus. So I realized how much of a crutch the cannabis was in my life. And the coffee, it's been out of my life for multiple days now, and clearly that underlying anxiety I didn't know where it came from was stemming from the coffee, because without the coffee in my life, my days are a lot better. On the rebooting of mind and body side of things, Wim Hof as usual on all days, a success. The meditation as always, I keep increasing meditation because I'm looking forward to just sitting there and focusing on my state of being, on my thoughts, on my emotions, and just making sure I stay in the present. Like, meditation is a gift, and I keep increasing it every day. On the reading 50 pages a day side of things, I am not even getting close. So I've learned a few things about setting the bar a little too high, and I'll be discussing that on the next video, but I'm readjusting things right now. Walking 10 kilometers a day is an absolute non-issue. So it's a success here. 10 pull-ups. I gotta say, on the last few days, I was getting really tired. Most of these were on the negatives. I probably was able to do one here that was regular, one here on, like, every day. Actually, I'm usually able to do one, and then everything else is negative. But I did not push it too much because my body was feeling weaker, and I let it be this way. On the push-ups and sit-ups side of things, however, I'm able to handle it, but it's smaller reps than usual, so it takes a longer time to get this done, closer to day 7, of course. Sauna, no issues. I'm able to stay in there longer and longer. I can feel the toxins melting out of my sweat. It's absolutely amazing. I thought sauna was going to be an issue for me, but I'm learning to enjoy it. Cold ocean dips, none this week. I almost did it on the one day, but just because my energy levels are very low and it takes me a little while to recover from things, I chose not to do this one, not this week, not until I start refeeding anyways. And then on uploading videos, I did not succeed at all. Again, I've learned a few things. I'll be getting into detail into that in the next video, but at least I was able to help my friend edit these videos from French to English. I gotta say, those AI generated videos that translate transcripts for you are absolutely amazing. So we'll be discussing that in the future as well. But here we are. So ultimately speaking, I feel great. I did not succeed at all the things, but it is what it is. And now the results and conclusion to the 7-day water fast. Okay, so on day 5 I was 153 pounds, day 6 152.6, day 7 150.8, dropped quite a bit the last day. And then here's the comparison from day 1. So I did drop a bit of tummy and just over 15 pounds. So I'm pretty grateful for the physical results. But My favorite part of the whole thing is how my head feels now. It's never been clearer. Now it's hard to pinpoint. I added a lot of good habits. I've removed the cigarettes and the cannabis and the coffee out of my life. I fasted for 7 days, so a lot of things could make me feel amazing right now. Um, but I feel amazing. So, when I broke the water fast, normally I'd go to the grocery store, get some organic food, juice, and do it a certain way. But this time around, I think my willpower was down to pretty close to zero. So I just went for, my favorite food, which is generally speaking not that unhealthy. It's actually pretty good. So I walked myself to Yuki Poke, which is right next door here, and had a nice poke bowl. It was absolutely delicious, but I was only able to eat half of it because clearly my stomach shrunk. And it was delicious. Was it the fast and missing the food after 7 days? Was it the cigarettes that were messing up my taste buds? Again, hard to tell, but delicious. Went home and decided I craved more food because that food was just too delicious. Drove myself to the Barclay Cafe and had the special over there. And that night it was a stir fry with shrimp, and it was delicious. But I was only able to eat like 4 bites before my body said, "Yep, you're full." So wrapped it up and went home. Had some coconut water and carrot juice at home as well, and then hit the sack. So I decided to eat for a total of 4 days in between fasts, and I'll be modifying my challenge a little bit because I did learn some things along the way as well. So if you'd like to know what the modifications to the challenge is, please click on the video here, and thank you very much for following. I wish you all a beautiful day, and I'll see you on the next one.